Hello and welcome back to Pisces Cosmic Nudges with Natalie. I am here today. I'm here today with your oracle message for the day. Please hit the like button, comment, subscribe to support, and we're going to pull this oracle card for you today. And as I was meditating this morning and getting ready to come here to pull this oracle card for you this morning, I was thinking about some things that I'm grateful for. And as I was journaling, I started writing down some of the things that I would like in my life, right? And then I realized as I was writing, journaling is such a beautiful thing. Because as I was journaling, I realized that some of the things I'm asking for in my life, I already have. They're here already. It's just a change of perspective. It's just taking a look to see that I already have it in my life and being grateful for the parts of what I have in my life already so that I can bring more of it into my life. Because when we are living in a lack mindset, like we don't have what we want, when you want something, it's because you don't have it. And when you live in that mindset, you bring more of that onto yourself, more of what you don't have. And so it's really important to take a look and see what you have and be grateful for that. Like for me, I was saying, hey, I want more passion in my relationship. And when I stopped to think about it, the passion is there. We've been together for 10 years. There's more to our story than that, but like as long as we've been together and everything that we've done together we couldn't be done without passion, and we couldn't still be here standing and in love with each other without the passion. And sometimes in our minds, we have that passion is what we see on TV, right? Like have you ever watched soap operas? My grandmother was an avid soap opera watcher, and she loved her some General Hospital and some One Life to Live every day. You see all the passion and all the, that energy. But when you look at those shows, you see that all the passion ends up in drama and discord and cheating, and there's a lot of stuff that goes on when there's hot and heavy passion. And when you have sustained passion, it's a lot different. It's not what we see on TV. And so that's what I was called to start this message with before I pull this oracle card for you. And today I'm using the Oracle of Great Mystics. I love this deck because, watch this. When you open it up, it's written by Mona Moon, illustrated by Myths and Art. And inside, look at that. It says, you are light, you are love, you are a blessing. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. All right, so I'm already 4 minutes into this. Let's get into this oracle message for you and see what Spirit has to say. So spirits, ancestors, higher beings, what is your message for my Pisces people today? What do they need to know today? What message do they need to take into their day with them? There we go. Okay. Heart of Gold. Beating life and selflessness. Pisces, you know you have a heart of gold already. And when I look at this and I see all the veins, look at you. You see the quarter moon? And your heart is filled with gold. And gold is precious, right? So your heart is precious. And your heart is full of mysteries because Pisces, you don't talk a lot. You don't talk a lot. You don't say a lot of what you feel. Most people don't know what you're feeling. And so I believe that beating life and being self and selflessness. I'm going to read what the book says. But what I believe this message, part of what this message is telling you is that you need a balance, right? Because you have a heart of gold. Sometimes you feel like you're always fighting, so you have to beat life. You're beating to your own drum, and so to beat life, you feel like you have to be selfless, and and it is good to be selfless, but you also need to be selfish, because that selflessness that you have, you need to give it back to yourself. And then you'll be able to pour into everyone else. You need to keep some for yourself. And you're winning at life. You will win at life. There needs to be a balance, though, with this heart of gold that you have. Let's read the message from the guidebook. Heart of gold. Hermit. Heart of gold. Okay. Beating life and selflessness. Feel your heartbeat. It is your life, possessed of one purpose and meaning. The heart is vital. It does not regulate or filter. It does not make or break down. It just works. It does what it does tirelessly. And when the heartbeat ends, you do too. Singular in its work, a heart resides within all living, breathing things. And to interrupt that rhythm is to invite disaster. To do anything other than your utmost to put light and healing into the world is to corrupt the core of who we all are. The adage, a heart of gold, refers to one who is kind and utterly unselfish, charitable, and open-minded. Gold is valuable, and their heart is of the greatest value. The goodness stemming from a respect for life, their heart a model for all others. Find that template for a good life lived and model your heart after it. How it spreads and beats, steady and strong, but never intrusive or disruptive. The heart just is, and in just being, you will find the kindness you are capable of. Pressing yourself towards a task or manner of living is not easy, but selflessness is not supposed to be easy. You must choose selflessness, which is not self-sacrifice, demanding you surrender and you bleed so others may drink. Yet, in choosing to be unselfish, you may wonder if you are being selfish by choosing that path that makes you appear good. Stay rooted in your first action, trusting that your instincts and your heart have guided you to do good. The heart is not concerned with what may or may not be, only what is. Yes, Pisces, that is your message for today. Stay rooted in yourself. We always need to find a balance. And for so many of us, being selfless, right? We think self-sacrifice, as Pisces especially, we think that self-sacrifice is selflessness. No, you cannot bleed so others can drink. No, no. Selflessness is a combination of keeping your heart open so that you may share with others the gifts that you have. You know, at the same time, it's sharing with yourself the gifts that you have, not forgetting to fill your cup first so that others may drink. You may be able to give others to drink from your cup. It's also not keeping it all for yourself, right? Because what good are our gifts if we can't share them with others? It's also knowing who is worthy of those gifts, right? Because sometimes you can pour your cup into others and find that they're just draining your cup and they're not pouring back into you. So selflessness is pouring into others so that they may have either to pay it forward or that they may pour back into you. Because when someone takes your selflessness and the gifts that you share with them and they share it with others, that is also pouring back into you. When someone is just taking, right? That's not. And if someone drains all your blood, guess what? Your heart can't beat anymore, right? The reason your heart pumps is because there's blood to pump through your body. But if you deplete yourself by self-sacrifice, your heart can't beat the way the heart becomes weaker and weaker, right? So I guess that is your message for today, that so many of us Pisces have self-sacrificed and have poured into others where we're bleeding out to give to others. And so now you turn around and you go to the opposite end where you close your heart off. But the truth of the matter is that naturally, Pisces, you are naturally someone with a heart of gold. And when you close yourself off to others, you close yourself off to yourself. Pisces, fill your cup so that you can keep your heart open and fill the cups of others. That is what we do. But in order to do that, we must fill our own cup. You have a heart of gold. Keep it going. Keep it moving. Keep the heart beating by not self-sacrificing. Know when to give to others and know when to hold on. Do some for yourself. Use discernment. That is your message for today. Until next time, I am sending you love and light.